On September 13, 1996, hip-hop icon Tupac Shakur was shot multiple times in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. 3 years later, in 1999, charges were finally brought against 2 of the suspected attackers. After much investigation, the 2 men charged in the shooting were Orlando Anderson and Kfd. Both men claimed to be innocent, and the Las Vegas Police Department had insufficient evidence to charge them. After Anderson and D were released, police had to find more evidence in order to make an arrest. As a result, detectives searched for potential witnesses who may have seen the shooting. In the months that followed, more witnesses were located and interviewed. One witness claimed to have seen Anderson shooting at Shakur's vehicle that evening. This witness named another person involved in the shooting, but with no physical evidence, police were unable to make any arrests. Over the next few years, the Los Angeles Police Department and the FBI continued to investigate the case. They conducted background checks, collected evidence, and interviewed potential witnesses. In 2002, the LA County District Attorney finally had sufficient evidence to make an arrest. Anderson was arrested and charged with conspiracy and murder in the first degree. The DA then obtained an arrest warrant for Kfd, but he was never apprehended. Anderson was found guilty of the charges in 2004 and was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. The Tupac Shakur murder case remained unsolved for the next several years. In December 2008, the case was reopened by the Las Vegas District Attorney. After another round of investigation, the Vegas PD finally was able to identify 2 more suspects. In 2011, prosecutors presented a compelling case against the 2 suspects to a grand jury. After thorough deliberation, the grand jury issued arrest warrants for both suspects. The 2 suspects, Dwayne Keith Davis and his nephew Lee Anthony Davis, were arrested and charged with murder. The Davis family has denied any involvement in the shooting, and both suspects remain in jail awaiting trial. While the alleged attackers have been brought to justice, it still remains unclear who actually pulled the trigger. After nearly 2 decades, the masterminds behind the shooting are still at large. Despite the lack of a clear-cut answer to the case, the investigation into the Tupac Shakur murder continues.